making more money than we knew what to do with.
We don't work for you, man.
Yeah, my money taped to your boobs. Technically, you do work for me.
What's wrong, Daddy?
I hadn't read the book before reading the script. I read the book before doing the my audition with Marty and Leo, though. Yeah.
One scene where you first met Leo, and it was almost full frontal nudity. How did you get up the courage to do that?
Well, I was going to keep it a secret, but I forgot that I'd already said it in an interview a while ago, so everyone already knows, I suppose. I did 3 shots of tequila at like 9 in the morning right before doing it, and it really helped, to be honest.
You looked flawless.
Yeah, good. That was more for the nerves rather than the body. As physically, they just lit me really nicely and oiled me up, and there's no like real. You just don't come to me for like dieting advice, because I'm the worst for it. I haven't figured out the whole eating in moderation thing yet. So.
The Duchess of Long Island, how did you kind of prepare to do that?
The accent or the character?
Both.
Well, the accent was a very specific Bay Ridge accent, and then she moves to Long Island, so it's kind of got a Long Island influence. But then I was taking into account things like, well, you know, once she starts hanging out with the rich folk, she'd probably try to dull down her Brooklyn accent because it would be somewhat frowned upon amongst the Long Island people. And but then again, once she's angry or upset, it'd probably come out more, because that's something I noticed when I moved to America. People, even though they seem to get these standard American accents when they get angry or upset, wherever they're from, if they're from Boston or if they're from the Bronx, their accent suddenly comes out and you're like, oh wow, I didn't realize you were from wherever you're from. My acting coach gave me this weird tip, I've told so many people now, that if you pretended like you had wet nails, that would really help with like the attitude and, you know, the hand gestures and the mannerisms and
you can go
stuff.
right into it. You sound like you're from Long Island.
Well, yeah, well that's I don't do the, I know some actors, they when they do an accent, they just speak with it start to finish from the project, but I don't do that. I just, when they call action, I do the accent. When they call cut, I stop it, and then, but it freaks people out because I'll be talking blah, 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 and then they're like, action. I'm like, okay, so we were over there, and then da-da-da, and they're like, cut, and I'm like, okay, and then on the weekend we should go over, and people are like, just stop it. It's like you've got multiple personalities.
Now, you didn't get to work that much with Joanna Lumley, even though she was your aunt. But did you have a fantastic time meeting her?
So awesome.
Oh, I'm such a fan. Ab is one of my most
Ab is amazing.
I love it. I could watch it forever.
Yeah.
So it must have been such a treat to work with her.
It was really great, and she was just so lovely, and just it was amazing getting to meet her.
Yeah.
And everyone was very excited back home.
Oh yeah.
I would say it in America, and people aren't as aware of AbFab over here as they are back home.
They're missing out.
Yeah, they really are.
Such a treat.
I know. I need to educate Americans on 2 shows, AbFab and Summer Heights High, like all the Crystal Lee stuff. So I'm like, no,
so good.
you don't know what you're missing out on. You don't know.